Hello and welcome to HRTV. Today on the program we're talking employee engagement with HR Leader Editor Sarah Carroll.
As a result of the global financial crisis, a lot of companies became under a lot of financial strain, and this pressure that was felt in organisations trickled its way down to all employees, and therefore there was a lot of there was a drop in morale in many organisations. 50% of actually organisations had a big drop in morale, and there was hiring freezes and there was salary freezes and there was a lot of redundancies. So therefore, as we come out of the global financial crisis and economies pick up, companies are going to have to start looking at ways in which to re-engage their workforce and revive them in 2010.
Okay, so having a great place to work is might be considered somewhat of an ambiguous and fluffy term, a nice to have for companies. But what exactly defines a great place to work?
Well, a great place to work, as you know, in Fortune magazine, they have a list of the 100 great places to work. Some people do think it's a bit of a fluffy term, and what is actually a great place to work? A great place to work is really defined by three interconnected relationships. It's between the employee and the company, employee and the manager, and employee and other employees. And it's actually how the company really develops and nurtures these relationships will develop like a great place to work, how good these relationships are. So for example, employee and the company, if they're really engaged with the company and believe in the company and share in the overall vision of the company, that will contribute to having a place where you like to work. And also the relationship between the employees and other employees, if they enjoy coming in and meeting other employees and such.
Okay, and do you have any examples of companies that are known to be great places to work?
Yeah, well, there's the obvious ones. There's Google, that has topped the list for many years, and what they do that makes a great place to work, for example, is they focus on the relationship between employees and their job and the company, and they use the actual employees' work themselves to motivate and engage their workforce. So they give each employee 20% of their time to work on their own individual projects, and this has a twofold benefits. It allows for innovation and creativity, but it also it motivates people because they're working on their own projects and doing something that they love doing.
Okay, and is there any direct correlation between people management practices and shareholder value?
There is actually. A recent report by ARI found that over places that are on the Fortune 500 great places to work outperform other companies by 3 to 5% per annum in shareholder value, and so therefore it's not just there's a direct correlation between the business management practices and shareholder value. So there certainly is. Angela,
thanks for being here, Sarah. Sarah, you're sitting over here.
Yes.
It's very exciting, and I have many things to say.
Do you have lots of questions for me to say, Angela?
Yes, I believe I've got about four. Yeah.
And through organisations, and put a lot of pressure onto employees. And while economies are picking up at the moment, and companies are getting more. Oh, sorry.
Hello and welcome to HRTV. Now, motivation and employee engagement is fast becoming a major issue in Australian workplaces. But what exactly do we mean by employee engagement? Oh, oops, I wrote another little bit there. I liked it. Okay. Hello and welcome to HRTV. Now, motivation and employee engagement is fast becoming a major concern for Australian workplaces. But what exactly do we need by... Jesus Christ.
So having a great place to work is all about having fun and going drinking.